everybody, welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. This is our live stream where we go through our quilt store and show you all of the new lines of fabric and fun notions that we've gotten in. Today in Spokane it is very cold, so what is our favorite indoor activity? Looking at fabric. So we're going to start out right up front here. This brand new line here, this is With a Flourish by Riley Blake. It is a collection by Simple Simon and Company. It is a gorgeous floral line with some really fun prints in there. So some sort of geometric prints, some little textured prints mixed in with those lovely florals. We do have the pre-cuts for this one. So jelly rolls, layer cakes, charm packs are all in addition to yardage. So this is a very lovely spring line. So we featured it right up front. We're still bringing out some of our spring stuff. So we've got quite a collection going on up front here. We're going to kind of come around the back here for a moment. We've got some really nice flannels. We're kind of talking about spring, but we've got these two new lines of adorable kid baby flannels. So this one here is Starry Adventure. This is a 3 Wishes line. Really cute sort of space theme with the adorable little animals and astronauts. And then this one here is so soft. It's also kind of a celestial theme, but it's got these really adorable whales as well. And then this really sweet sort of block print. So you could cut out each block, or you could kind of use it as like a full-scale print with some bigger blocks. Either would be adorable, but this one is really cute and modern. So if you know any maybe young moms that kind of like the more neutral theme but with that little pop of gold, this would be a perfect line because it is still quite cold here and all over the country actually, so still like our warm flannels right now. Okay, and popping back into kind of more of the spring stuff. This line right down here is Enchanted Fields by RJR. It is a really cool digital print. It's got those florals and leaves and some really cool ombre prints as well. So that one would be super cool to do some really modern quilts with. And we're gonna come right over here into the modern section. We have a new Ruby Star line to show you. It's this one right down here. It's called Floradora. It is by Jen Hewitt. It's got these really cool modern colors. So we've got some of that sort of burnt orange with the pink, moving into those soft purples, light blues, navy, into this sort of gold. And on a few of them, they've got this really cool pop of metallic rose gold as well. So that one is really fun. We're excited to work with that one. Excited to come up with some ideas to use it for. And then for all of our CAFE lovers, we got the new collection from the Kafa Collective. These are all of we got the collection that it's some sort of cool to warms and neutrals, so we got a variety of them, which is super nice. So these are all CAFE, wonderful fun prints, bright colors, very much his traditional feel. And we also got some pre-cuts in as well. So here are some charm packs, also got some layer cakes. So as you can see, we've got all the rest of our CAFE just right here on this side of the wall. So once you kind of see this end cap, it'll lead you right towards the rest of his stuff. Okay, sneaking back through all of these aisles. We just got in some lovely flannel neutrals in addition to those wonderful kids prints. So we've got some of those wonderful woolly ones and just some other sort of neutral flannels as well. So I know a lot of people do graduation quilts around this time of year. One that's really popular is doing them with flannel. So we're trying to keep those stocked too for the people that want to do flannel quilts for any of their graduates. Okay, and moving right over here into Novelty. I've got a couple Novelty lines to show you today. The first one is this Wildwood Lodge. This one is a Wilmington Prince line. It's got some wonderful animal silhouettes, great tree silhouettes, and this really fun border print, as well as all of these right down here. Got the cute little pine cones, some wood texture, and these really cool sort of geometric prints as well. We also have this panel that comes with it. So it's got a few different blocks in there that you can work with. It also comes with this free pattern. If you think that this is the perfect quilt pattern, you can always get a free copy at the front counter from us. Also have some pre-cuts for this one as well. Same thing as usual, so layer cakes, charm packs, jelly rolls, that kind of thing in addition to the panel. And then right next to it here, we've got On Lake Time by Clothworks, which is this really cool lake-themed line. So you've got kind of a mix of things here. We've got the little lures, some little sayings, and some larger silhouette pieces, as well as two panels. It's the same panel but different colorways. So we've got this one with the gray background with all of the different little fun sayings in here. And then we've got this one that has the cream background and the green larger print here. So for any fishing lake lovers in your life, this would be a really nice line to make them something with. Okay, and now we'll work our way through Civil War to this line right here. This one is called Sabrina. It's by Wyndham. It is a wonderful red, white, and blue line. Very, almost kind of has like a summer feel, like summer picnic, with those nice florals and sort of checks mixed in there as well. Could also go more patriotic if that's kind of something that you're wanting, maybe like a 4th of July quilt or something like that would be perfect. And then we've got this line here, which we're all very excited about. This is Metamere. It's a Moda line designed by King of Bear, which she's a very popular surface designer. So she's got lots of prints, and she works with lots of other things as well. But this is her line that she did with Moda, which is very cool. Lots of really cool florals, kind of has like a folk feel to it. It's got these cool little bug and mushroom elements as well. So you could kind of mix and match whatever you'd like. And then we also have the pre-cuts for it. So that one's very cool. We're very excited to use that one in lots of different projects as well. I'm thinking I might use a couple of those to make those fun little zipper pouches. So, okay, and that leads us right up here to the counter. We've got lots of little things to show you, so I'm going to kind of lead you through here. First off, we got this new bag pattern. This is the Casey from Sally Tomato. It's a travel duffel. It's a really nice size, not too big. It would be a perfect little carry-on. Wendy, one of our teachers, was kind enough to make us a couple samples. She did it with the Tula Pink line. This is the Curiouser and Curiouser line. So you've got Alice from Alice in Wonderland there. And then we've got this one that she made as well, with the Queen of Hearts right here on the front. So she fussy cut both of them, which is super cool. And she used a few of the other Tula notions, like the webbing here, which we have, and the fun zippers as well. She also, which I thought was really cool, is used the cork that we have on the bottom of the bag, which creates a really nice sort of sturdy, nice feel to the bottom. And then we also just got in these machine mats. So you can place your sewing machine on there. Say if you've got a serger, it kind of helps to just keep it level, reduces the sound of so there's not so much noise going on when you're sewing. There's a larger mat as well that you can use for any of your other sewing machines that may be larger. Wendell had a great thought about, you could put a couple of these larger mats together and put your embroidery machine on it, because you've got to keep those really level. So that would be a perfect sort of idea to maybe if you have like an uneven surface or a sewing surface that's maybe not meant for sewing, it would be great to just get a couple of these mats and lay them down to help with the evening and sort of sound reducing of the machine. So those are really cool. We're excited to try those out. Next up, we've got the new Book Nook pattern from Pen and Paper. I will definitely be trying this one out. It's very cool. I've got quite a few people in my life that are bookworms, so I think this is a really cool quilt pattern. It also comes with a bonus block right down here. It's a little open book that you could turn into a wall hanging, tote bag, pillow, anything like that. So we're very excited to try this one out. You may remember we have a kit for this giant vintage star. It is the quilt that's right up here. We have a quilt kit. We've had a few people ask if we have just the pattern available, and we did just get it in. So for those of you that were asking, we do have these available now in just the pattern. One thing that I was very excited about is we got in these little plastic floss bobbins. So I put these on real quick last night so I could show you, but I've got all the embroidery floss tied on there, so you don't have to worry about your floss getting all tangled. I know before I had this, I just pulled out, I have a little zip bag that holds all of my thread, and pulled out, of course, a little wad of thread that was just all knotted and no way to use that. So this is going to be very helpful for me, and I think they are a very cool little notion. It also comes with this little round hook here, so you can just slide them on there and keep them all on one little thing. So very handy, very excited to keep using these myself. So if anybody else is interested, we have quite a few of those. We also got in this quick cut thread cutter. You can use this little blade that's right in there to break your chain pieces, break any threads, quick and easy and safe so you don't cut yourself. And then we also got in these cool little organizing stickers. So you can see we've got all of the little measurements on there, different things you could fill it in yourself, numbers, letters, all of that. And you can put them on your wonder clips. So just on the end there. So that way when you make your little piles of fabric after you've cut them out, you can just put a little clip on there with the size or number. You could create your own system of organization. But yeah, we've got little sizes there too to keep you organized as you are getting all of your pieces cut out. So that's very handy. We also got the Invisigrip by OmniGrid. You can cut out a piece of this and place it on the back of your ruler to keep it from sliding around. So you would just cut out a size to fit your ruler, and then put it on the back of there to help with the sort of slippage if that's an issue for you. And then I forgot to mention we also have the hardware for these Casey bags here. So all of the little D-rings and lobster hooks. We've got the Sally Tomato multi-pack, so you can just grab one of these and don't have to worry about finding each individual little hook for each one. It all comes together, so it's super nice. So lots of fun little things. We're very excited to show you all of these. So much fun. Just wanted to also mention really quick that the Claudia Donnell event is coming up next month. If you want any more information on that, you can check our website, give us a call. We'd be happy to tell you more about it, all the different patterns you can do, what it's like, that kind of thing. It's so much fun. So yeah, if you want more information on that, definitely give us a call. Or you can even comment on this video and ask all the questions that you have. So very excited about that coming up soon. I don't think we have any other things to share this morning, but we've gone through a lot. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.